Message from NaNoWriMo. Look at that later. So I've been paying more attention to Threads lately than X.
Okay.
I don't know, just don't really like X lately. It was never like really a great thing or anything like that.
I never really cared too much for when it was called Twitter.
You know, only
It
reason I
changed its
really,
name, didn't it?
I only really got on when it was Twitter to begin with, just for you know, trying to get word out about my writing and shit. You might need to take a step. You might need to move, because like you're breaking up a lot. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Okay. How's this?
It's better.
All right.
Let's hope it stays good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just assume it's gonna go out on either my end or your end.
Well, considering I'm the one that's streaming, we should hope that it only goes out on your end for the most part. Because we can handle that, because that just takes a little bit of moving. If it goes out on my end, I can't do anything. I'm sitting at a computer. And on top of that, I'm the one that's actually got the stream going. So if it goes out on my end, then that means that it screws up the stream.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was never like I know when I first got on Twitter, there was like they did like a lot of hashtag joking around and stuff, but now it's just like almost everything is just political. And it's just like
Yeah.
like even the one even like the people that I'm like supportive of, it's just like it's too much. Just let me be a geek and play my games, write my books. Cause it's like I don't want to be infuriated all the time.
Well, at this point, I think Twitter just got to that point where almost every other person using it. So
Well, I mean,
that's why.
like Elon Musk, he does like the whole thing where he's just like, you know, doing this stuff with Trump, and it makes it to where it's just like, you know, it just makes it to where it's just he actively makes sure that things are supporting him, and
Yes.
and most recently it's like so this is I don't get. I'm about to say something that I don't get. Like we're gonna stop being political in like 2 minutes. And this really isn't even political, what I'm about to say. It's just
Okay.
it's just confusing. So,
What?
Elon Musk apparently sold Twitter for $30 billion to Elon Musk's startup startup XAI. And I'm just like, so Elon Musk sold X to himself? How does that, what?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
that's completely legit.
I hate rich people.
There's a reason why it's it's another thing besides Elon Musk's name. Yes, Elon Musk sold it to Elon Musk, but Elon Musk sold it to this company that Elon Musk owns.
Like I
So
said,
technically,
I hate rich people. Like, there are a few rich people who actively try to get rid of their money, and I'm fine with those people.
gonna say
You
that
know?
that 2% of rich people,
Yeah, it's
the
like 2%
2%.
of the 2%.
The other 98 are looking at the 2% going, "What's wrong with you? You're supposed to hoard it like a dragon.
Yeah.
You know that, right? This is your dragon power. Why are you giving it away to people?"
To that note, let's go ahead and give a nice God bless you to Dolly Parton.
Oh.
And another one to Keanu Reeves.
Oh. Fair enough.
I do have a little bit of beef with Jackie Chan right now, because he just did that stereotypical stupid rich person thing. You need to get out and travel more. Money will return, but time won't. It's like, I'm sorry, Jackie. I absolutely love you. Typically, I am very happy when you say stuff because it usually does make sense. But I'm sorry, I am sick and tired of rich people saying that.
At this point, I think it's more old people saying that. Because how old is Jackie Chan now?
It's like rich people have been.
He's what?
I mean,
70,
yeah,
80?
he may be old, but that's not the thing that I'm pointing out. I'm pointing out that that is a very stereotypical rich person answer. Like, all these celebrities will go out and they will spout that freaking nonsense, and it's just like, okay, sure, rich person who doesn't actually have to worry about where the damn money is coming from to begin with, and how many weeks of groceries we have to go without in order to pay for that trip.
Uh-huh.
Sure, we'll go on trips and we will travel so that we can see
Yeah.
the world and then be back in debt worse than ever.
Hey, at that point, I just go, okay, I see what you're saying, Jackie, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, only certain people can do that. And even if you are at the point of poor and can make that one trip, you're going to regret that trip later.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've even prepared for trips before. Like, you and I went to like a convention down in Florida one time, and I prepared for that one. I saved up money,
Uh-huh.
and I still wound up going into the negative.
Yes, when you do vacation trips, you just expect to go into the negative.
Yeah, and it's not like I spent a huge amount there. Like, I don't even think I got
Oh no.
souvenirs.
I was gonna say what souvenirs. You just expect to go into the negative.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't say
just
anything about you bringing anything bad.
yeah, it's just like paying for the place, and paying for the food. You know,
Memories
like,
is what you get. That's what you get out of that.
yeah,
Memories.
I've got some pictures.
Hey, you did better than I did. You got pictures. You got hard evidence.
So yeah,
I got memories.
but yeah, like I said, it's just like, I love
See,
Jackie
I
Chan,
understand
and
how
I
Jackie
hate
Chan is.
Like, I love Jackie Chan, and I hate that I'm annoyed with him about this.
The sad
But
part is I'm not annoyed with him by this because I'm just like, dude was making movies before I was born. So literally, he's had enough money to do world travel since before my birth.
I
So
mean,
I'm just like, I wasn't expecting anything from him like that. Being talking as if he was poor.
I
I
mean, it's
expect him to
not.
talk like a
I'm
rich
not.
person.
I'm not even concerned about him like trying to act like he's poor or try and pretend like he understands or anything like that. I'm more just like the tone deafness, you know? Like that's my
He
thing.
doesn't live in our world, man. It's
Yeah,
one of those things you gotta remember. Does not live in our world.
because I mean, it's like that thing with Miley Cyrus, or not Miley Cyrus. Who the fuck was? Mariah Carey. Miley Cyrus is actually cool. I'm fine with them. I'm fine with Miley. They're
Okay.
doing lots of supportive things for a lot of different charities and whatnot, and they've been a wide wide are a huge advocate for the LGBTQ community. Like
Okay.
they have been. I'm pretty sure that Miley is still they them. If I'm wrong, please somebody let me know so I can make sure I update my terms.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Miley is they them. Yeah, I'm fine with Miley. It was Mariah Carey that I was thinking of. She was
Again.
so tone deaf in this one interview
Mm-hmm.
that she was like talking to someone and the person was like, "What's your power bill?" It's like, "What do you mean? What do you pay for your electricity?" "Oh, I live in America. We don't do that. We don't pay for that." Just gonna let that sit there for a minute.
That was beautiful.
Okay, Miley
That's
identifies
wonderful.
as she, they. But, yeah, she, they. So, I was doing right.
Okay.
Ow, frick.
Yeah. Yeah. Mariah Carey, again, another person that literally I go with. You might as well live on another planet because
Yeah, I mean,
we ain't got nothing in common.
like I said, it's not even so much that I'm like concerned about them knowing what it's like to be poor anymore. It's more just the absolute complete tone deafness. Like you can understand that not everyone is as lucky as you to not have to worry about the money coming back.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
That is something that you
See,
can understand.
but to understand that they have to interact with the poor. And I do not vision Mariah Carey,
Oh yeah, for
actually
sure, not Mariah.
the-
But I really would have
yeah,
thought that Jackie would have been a little bit better.
not really. I don't remember anything about Jackie truly interacting with any impoverished anything, or honestly barely, he barely understands, normal people, let alone poor people. He's at the point of, yes, he can maybe understand a little bit of middle class, upper middle class, and that is as poor as he can go, and that is his poor. When he says go take that vacation, he's talking to an upper middle class person.
And he's talking to that dad in those movies about the dad who's constantly working and doesn't take time.
Yes, in all those Hallmark movies, that dad
Well,
that never took a day off work.
see, I am fully aware that Jackie Chan is definitely gonna watch this stream, so I'm telling you right now, Jackie, please understand that not everyone is as lucky as you. Because I know that my stream is that popular, it's gonna attract Jackie Chan. I know it. I know. Anyways. In other
You know,
news,
that would be
that's
awesome if Jackie Chan actually decided to watch this and say something.
that would be
Your stream will blow
wonderful.
up.
That would be
Your stream will
wonderful.
blow up. You will go viral.
That
You will
would
be
be
on the news.
absolutely wonderful. Jackie Chan apologizes for his comment that sounded tone deaf.
I don't even think Jackie Chan be apologizing. It's be one of those
It's
moments where
Jackie Chan. He
I'd
would
be like,
apologize. It's Jackie Chan. He would apologize.
oh my
The
god.
problem is he's not around people who will tell him that he's acting tone deaf. He's around people who are gonna like, oh, that's so insightful. Need to get away from those yes men, Jackie.
I said this boy, Jackie Chan's old. Jackie Chan's lives in a place where once you get to a certain age, you not only respect your elders, you do what your elders say. That's where he lives. And he's an elder now. A rich elder. No one's telling him no. It would actually be improper in his country to tell him that.
That's why I say he needs to get away from those yes men.
Need to move to America. Still.
Let's see. We're at 291 right now. Man, this intelligence is taking forever to go up.
He's probably not really an intelligent creature. Literally, it propels itself with parts.
Yeah, propels itself with parts. I managed to get a new move by training the intelligence. What is that new move, anyways? It's the banana bomb.
What?
Banana bomb.
What?
He throws his banana and it's a bomb. I don't know what to tell you.
How much damage does this do?
I'll look at it in a sec. I didn't really pay too much attention to it. Probably does more than Magic Banana.
I'm gonna say if it's a bomb, I'm assuming it's S rank damage.
Close. It's A rank.
All right,
Lord.
it's a bomb.
He really could like fully take things to the next level. He has A damage on a lot of things. The bomb also has A take will.
Oh my god.
Get hit with that bomb and you're screwed.
I was gonna say that bomb hits you. You took the willpower damage and the actual damage. Oh, how accurate is that bomb?
It's a C.
See, all right, it had to have a flaw.
It's not the worst, but definitely
No.
has some work to do there.
Oh.
Alright, my dog is wanting back in the room. She's finished eating. Now she gonna clackety clacker all around the room, aren't you?
Apparently.
She's my old girl.
I'm gonna say at this point, is she what, 15?
Oh no, she's older than Aiden. I mean, older than Solar. I mean.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going. So she's. Wait.
She's like 17.
17? Oh wow. Wow. All right then.
Yeah, she's pretty old.
Still going. But yeah, a lot of celebrities I kind of look at and go, do you remember when you were poor? Because I know you were at one point. You used to talk about it. But it seems like you just forgot about it. And then you have some people who actually sit down and actually like to talk to people,
Well,
and you sit there and
like
go,
Keanu Reeves, like he'll like he actually
yeah,
talks to all sorts of people on the street,
like I said,
and
Keanu Reeves and Dolly Parton, for both of
yeah.
them, will sit down with you and talk to you like you a person, and actually have a person conversation. And you sit there and go, Aren't you a celebrity? Aren't you worth like millions?" And they both will go, "Well, we're trying not to,
I
but
mean,
yeah, we are."
like Keanu Reeves, he actually like funds a cancer research, I think, and he is specifically chosen not to attach his name to it because
Uh-huh.
he doesn't want his name to like um mislead or misguide people into thinking
Yes.
it's about him, because he wants it to be more about just the research and stuff.
Yeah, he wants it to be pure research. He doesn't want his name attached to it.
So yeah, it's like he funds the entire thing. And then, we've talked about Dolly Parton before. She like freaking donates as much as possible. Like she literally tries to give away more money than she makes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know a lot about Oprah, but as far as I know about her, she basically does the same thing as Dolly, you know? Where
Uh-huh.
she's just like constantly trying to give money away and give people opportunities. Like her thing is mainly giving people opportunities.
I'm gonna say her thing was giving people opportunities. I don't know what she's doing now, but that's what she used to
I think
do
I
back
think
in the day.
she's still like the owner of a network television or a cable television channel or
I think
something.
she owns Soap. Oh, one of those
And I know
channels.
she like has a tendency to, if anyone who has a good idea. Oh shoot, no. He's not ready yet. He's not ready yet. I almost said yes. He's got 300. He's got 100 more to go before he's ready. I did just train power because power and skill are the other two things that you need, but not as
Okay.
much. Not as much as intelligence.
I could say you needed to find its way home before you care about it lifting that rock to go in further.
Yeah.
Don't get lost. That's all we're asking.
Hey, it's his second birthday.
Uh,
I really don't know a ton about celebrities, you know?
yeah, yeah. I
Honestly,
don't
I
keep up.
probably know about as much about Jackie Chan's life as he knows about poor people's lives.
Fair,
Like,
fair
I
enough.
probably knew a little bit more about his life way back when he was like first starting up and I was enjoying that stuff.
Uh huh.
Uh, uh, Man, he is like super loyal right now, and like he still will just sleep some days instead of doing his job.
Again, this was a headache monster. A monster that you just sit there and go, you can't plan nothing with. Right. Aren't you supposed to be working? And the monster goes, I'm sleeping. Did I tell you to sleep? No, but I'm doing it anyway.
But yeah, so like I'm not really like a huge celebrity person. It's just I follow this one account on Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
it like does these random things, like these random posts about things in the world, and
Okay.
it just popped up with that today. So because of that, it got me just like being a little annoyed that he's that tone deaf. Like, you know, there are some people that I fully 100% expect it from, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, like Charlie Sheen. I would fully expect him to say something along those lines. Or, you know, you only have one life, you might as well do as many drugs as you want, you know?
I guess
Which is also
think that
kind of
was one of his
fair.
things. Think that was one of his sayings
It
back in the
probably
90s.
was. It probably was one of his sayings 2 years ago.
I think the I think back in the 90s that was his saying. That's probably Robert Downey Jr. saying too back in the 90s because he had a similar issue.
Yeah.
He didn't get honestly, I don't remember him, getting too cleaned up until till after, the Disney stuff.
Yeah, basically he it was he actually talked about in some award show recently where it's like there's someone that's currently like kind of on the outs, and I don't remember who it was, but they gave him an opportunity, and it was because of the opportunity that he got on that movie that made it to where he was in the running for the Iron Man movie. And then of course
Okay.
Iron Man blew up, so
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where you sit there and go, all right, we're gonna have you do this movie, and then someone looks at this and goes, why would I ever do this movie? Still remember that thing where I looked at one of those interviews, one of those famous interviews. I think the one was with Will Smith, because he was
oh
offered the
yeah,
role
he
of
was
Neo.
he was offered the role of Neo before Keanu.
Yes, and he literally looked at the script and go, "Why would I do this? This sounds stupid," and decided to do Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
And even he went, I shot myself in the foot. I shot myself in the foot. I choked it on the script.
Yeah, it like when you think of things like that, like things that lead to other things. What was it? There's like this really famous thing where it's like, hold on, I gotta find this because this story is actually really interesting.
Okay. But yeah, you get a lot of stories like that, and you just sit there and go, all right then, that happened. I still can't believe that. I'm just to this day when I think about that, I'm just like, you read the script for The Matrix, and you read the script for Wild Wild West, and you chose Wild Wild West. Okay. The one thing I would say is Wild Wild West does actually seem more up your alley.
All right. So okay, so here's the thing. It's a whole stupid thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for 9/11, we wouldn't have 50 Shades of Grey.
What?
So 9/11, there was a survivor or a person that saw the whole thing with 9/11, and it inspired him to create a band. That band is My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance inspired the author of Twilight to write Twilight. And then, of course, 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fanfic.
Oh my god. Uh,
And then apparently there's another thing that also put Oppenheimer on top of that.
why is Oppenheimer involved now?
Okay, I'll look. I'll look. Okay, let's see. So alright, so 9/11 inspired My Chemical Romance to be created. Okay? My Chemical Romance
Okay.
caused Twilight to be created because of the author finding inspiration from My Chemical Romance music. Because of the fame that Twilight brought Robert Pattinson was able to be around Christopher Nolan and gifted Christopher Nolan a copy of the Oppenheimer speeches at a Tenet wrap party. And because of that, Christopher Nolan got hooked on Oppenheimer and made the Oppenheimer movie.
Oh my god.
Like
Alright,
those
fine.
weird butterfly effects, you know, like you could never have guessed things like that. Like the fact
Fine.
that like quite literally it's like you can actually look at someone in the face and tell them that 9/11 is why 9/11 kickstarted the creation of the Twilight books.
Uh-huh. Well, in that case, I'm like, wow, the fact that if we go with all that logic, because of 9/11, Robert Pattinson, it was the last person now to play Batman.
Yeah, if it wasn't for but technically the Batman movie would still have been made though.
Yeah, it would have still been
So
made.
it wouldn't have been Robert
Pattinson.
Pattinson. This one is like quite literally Oppenheimer movie would not have been made if it weren't for Robert Pattinson's being famous because of Twilight and being able to be at the Tenet wrap party, which I guess he was in Tenet too. I think he was.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so he wouldn't have gotten the role in Tenet because he wouldn't have been as famous. Therefore, he wouldn't have been able to give the Oppenheimer the Oppenheimer speeches to Christopher Nolan, who then became obsessed and made Oppenheimer. Like you can't do that with the Batman movie because that would have been made no matter what.
Yes, because Batman is older than the actual trigger of 9/11.
But yeah.
Oh.
It's just like a lot of things where it's just like you wouldn't really have thought to connect these things. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, those types of stories are always interesting. Okay, he's almost at 400. If he would stop going on naps instead of working, be a little bit closer. He doesn't do it all the time anymore, but it's still kind of a random thing that he'll do.
I was gonna say, is this one of those monsters that you haven't had to give too many tappies to because you don't have, he likes to sleep that often on his own?
Well, I haven't given him any taffies because, since we're not trying to like make sure that he participates in certain tournaments. That's the main reason I was giving yours taffies, because I was trying to make sure that we got as much training as possible in before a tournament. But there are times where I don't have to worry about resting because he's already done it.
Yep.
Sorry, not
The
quite there,
benefits of having
Karn.
this money.
Give me another season and maybe we'll be ready.
Is this the second or third time you turned him down, going,
Oh,
we
I've
ain't
turned
going?
him down a ton. Like, every single time that he comes, I've turned him down. Ow. Just hit my knee on my little pull-out table because I was trying to adjust my seating.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had to worry too much about him getting too spoiled because of the fact that I have to keep punishing him for him doing that.
Yeah.
Like, he's still sitting at even right now instead of gentle, which is usually where we get our monsters by this point.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like, he gets to easy, and as soon as he gets to easy, he does that thing where he'll go and sleep instead of do the job, and I have to punish him.
Well, with the 8, you learn that you gotta have a firm hand.
Pretty much.
All you do is scold. You gotta yell at it all the time.
Like, you don't have to scold him for the training, for not getting a move on the training still, but any other time, yeah, you kind of have to scold.
And this is why scold is the first option on all the things. Because of this creature.
Let's see, what items do we have? Got a dragon tusk, so we need an old, yeah, we need an old mirror still. Just making sure I know what all we need. Need an old mirror. Need Hengar parts. Anyways, in other news, Season 2 of Solo Leveling has wrapped up. And getting ready for the next big deal. Gonna start himself a guild.
Yes, the guild arc. That was a good one.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Will is already ahead because he actually like listened to someone read the manga.
I'm gonna say, when you can't watch TV, you literally just sit there and listen to people either talk about a manga, or you actually sit there and listen to them read the manga. Because I'm like, that's a thing that people do. They're
Hey,
like, okay, fine.
he's got 400 intelligence. Alright, I'm gonna go look
Now
at the
he's
guide now.
finally smart enough to not get lost.
I'm gonna go look at the guide now. Alright. Let's see. Expedition. Oh, apparently 300 was the number, not 400.
Well, you're 100 extra. Look at you.
So, okay. Well, guess we need to work on some of the other stats while we wait for Karn to come back. We'll just kind of start going around those 3 stats now.
I'm gonna say, are you gonna just try to make it fast, just do a couple of trainings, then just go?
Well, essentially, I'm just gonna make sure that I rest on the week before Karn comes, and then I'm just gonna, like, you know, do the 3 things until they get to the place where they need to be.
Okay.
And of course, intelligence can just like, you know, keep doing it, you know.
All right.
You just keep doing intelligence and 700 plus is what it says. Is where it's like the other two is like power needs to be somewhere between 300 and 500 for you to be able to do stuff. Skill needs to be between 300 to 500. And intelligence needs to be somewhere around 300 to 700 plus.
Yes. Yes, I remember that. Where it goes 700 plus. And I'm just sitting there going, why? Why is it that important? Everything else is stopped at 500.
Well, because the power and the skill, there's obstacles that those deal with. The intelligence is for you actually searching.
So at least your monster has the bare, has more than the bare minimum requirement for searching.
Alright, so let's see. When's the next expedition? July, week 2. I'm gonna actually send him on a training thing here in a minute. Get some power moves, because eventually, if I do manage to get the Hengar parts, I'm going to want to get up a little bit, I think, in the ranking. I think I need to get to like B rank or something.
All right.
So having some more moves would help with that.
There you go.
But yeah, solo leveling. Like, you know, it obviously it got to like a certain point where you could kind of predict certain things that were gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Jinwoo's like, I'm not gonna go on the raid to Jeju Island. They go to the
And
raid,
everyone,
but he puts
yeah.
he puts shadows to follow each person,
Yes.
and then he goes.
That lets you know he's going.
Yeah, that lets you know that he is planning on going if the worst happens. You
I was
know.
gonna say it's an anime. You assume the worst is gonna happen. Honestly, I knew he was going as soon as he goes. You know what? No, I'm gonna be a person. What? You don't get to do that. But I want to be a person. I want to sit here with my mom and have a family dinner.
Yeah,
Can't I do that?
It wasn't even entirely that. He was basically just like, he just got his mom back. You
Yes.
know, like, it wasn't even so much
100%.
like he was saying no, he didn't want to do it, he just wanted to be a normal person. It was quite literally, he just got his mom back, and he was just like, I just got her back. I want to at least spend a little bit of time with her.
Could you imagine? You did all this awesome stuff, combined all this stuff to get the ultimate healing elixir, heal your mom, and then the next day, literally the next day after you wake her up, someone goes, "Hey, the world's in danger. We need you." And you sit there and go, "You know what? No. What?
You have all
No,
these
you
S
got
rank
this.
people, you can do it.
You got this. It's a
All
whole
these S
organization,
rank.
right?"
Yeah, it's like you got all these S rank people. You got these S rank people from Japan, even. You can do this. I
You got
will,
this.
just in
There's over
case,
20 of you.
I will leave a shadow on you and not tell you about it. Just in case.
Just in case you truly F this up, even though you got 20 X-ray hunters going.
Alright, Karn.
Come.
Guess what? I'm gonna say yes. Bet you're surprised. I just hope we don't run into any obstacles, because my power and skill are not up to par right now for that.
You gonna get into that dungeon that has just the two ways. One way is literally blocked by a rock. The other way, you need to climb up something.
Okay, so this did say recommended 400 to 650 intelligence. So it's good that we've got the over 400 intelligence right now.
All right, so you got the bare minimum requirement for whatever that is.
So let's see. Alright, let's see. Where are we gonna try and go? I suppose the only thing to get from this place, really? What's going on? My phone's like telling me stuff, and I'm like, I don't care, because why are you telling me this? So
All your group decide to have the books.
no, it was just a notification from my bank being like, hey, did you know you could do this? And I'm just like, oh, why are you telling me that at this time? Like for one, yeah, I know, because you've told me this before.
The bankers tasted you at almost 8 o'clock for this. Really?
Alright, so essentially, the only thing to really get in this area was the magic banana and then a plant egg. The plant egg, I can increase my monster's lifespan.
Well, it is a useful item.
Yeah. Magic banana, we've already, like, this is the monster that we get for the magic banana.
I was gonna say you used it already.
Okay, so we're gonna go. We can try and find like expensive stuff, but let's go for the plant eggs first. I'm gonna go search each of the areas where the plant egg's supposed to be.
All right.
So the first area is over this way.
Hey, if you can get the plant egg and use it on the ape, it'll live longer.
Yeah.
There you go. Have a longer time to work with the headache monster.
Maybe I can get him to be S rank too. Okay,
Fair.
I'm still a little nervous about letting him search multiple times. Maybe when he gets to 500 intelligence. Alright, where's the next place of the plant egg? Let's see, where is that? All the way over there. There must be a closer place.
It's one of those moments where it actually goes, you're gonna search this place 4 times. I didn't just leave the dungeon. You choose one spot and search until you're done.
So I think this, oh shoot. That wasn't the way I meant to go. But it's fine, we can get there this way too. Not positive that I found this particular area. We're about to find out though. It should be coming up here in a minute. Nope, we have not found it. And apparently we're not gonna find it right now. I'll come back around that way here in a minute. We're gonna go search another building just because. Maybe we'll find a diamond. So what?
The Ant King.
Oh, I found another magic banana. Or another old banana.
All right.
And we'll go and look in this place too. Cheap views! Cheap views! Alright. And now we'll go see if we can find this place again.
But yeah, I was asking you, what did you think about the Ant King?
Oh yeah, the Ant King. So that was a very interesting little thing. Like, for one, we got to kind of get a gauge on Jinwoo's strength. and power and whatnot, because like the other ones could not keep up with that with their eyes, and he
Yes.
was keeping up with it and then surpassed it.
Yes.
And then
Yes. The
he told it to rise.
yes. It's one of those moments where you just sit there and go, "All right, this is season 2, and he's literally better than everyone on 2 continents."
Oh, should I chance doing more? We've got 2 days left, so like I'm gonna try one more time. Okay. I don't want to risk losing you. Just go see if we can explore this one place up here before time runs out, maybe? Oh, I just got to it and time ran out. I don't even know what's in that one. Apparently, I hadn't even gone to that one yet. So we got another magic banana. We got a mango. Not a very profitable run, but what can you do, right? But yeah, I am looking forward to finding out exactly what the fact that one can actually talk. You know where that goes. You know.
Hey, it was mentioned that when it ate what it eats is how it evolves,
Yeah.
and you just go, you ate a S rank hunter's head. What the hell? Oh, you ate his head and then you talk like him,
Yeah.
and you use his powers.
All right. We're gonna send him off on training again. See, build up that power.
Yeah, but I'm honestly not sure after thinking about the whole series. I'm not sure which of the shadows is my favorite. It's either Beru or Igris. What did it do?
Hmm. Like Igris.
You like Igris?
Yeah, I like Igris. Not sure it's my favorite, but right now, as I'm thinking, that's probably gonna be the one that's gonna be my favorite, because it's the one that I like, that I'm able to fully recall right now.
Fair, fair.
I still like the thing, the way that he got iron is still just
Oh,
kind of
Iron.
like
Oh, Iron.
I understand being annoyed with that guy, but like quite literally killing him and bringing him back immediately in order to fight for him when he was trying to kill you. Like, there were so many things that were just like, why any of this? You know? Why is any
Oh,
of this?
oh, that was your response?
Like,
Just why any of it?
why was he, like, so just distraughtly attacking Jinwoo when there was clearly another, more pressing matter at hand?
Dude, that dude wasn't exactly the smartest dude,
I mean,
and
it's
he
just
was a douche.
like it's just like the whole thing with him. It was just like, dude, you
This was a
literally
dude.
tried to attack these people because you were upset that you sent them off to not fight and they survived because they weren't
That
fighting.
wasn't why he was upset.
He was upset for a lot of stupid reasons.
He was upset because they weren't dead. He actually sent them all along to die because that was the weaker team in his mind. He literally took everyone that was of the actual rank to be there, and Jinwoo and the rest of those guys were lower rank at the time. At least on paper. On paper, they should have all been dead. His team got wiped. The team that was supposed to be there, the actual good A-rank people, got wiped. The E rank, D rank, and C rank people are actually all huddled up, wearing furs, eating good food, and chilling. That was hilarious.
Yeah, like that's the whole thing. It's like he was upset that they survived, and it's just like,
Yes,
you just are completely despicable.
he was trash, and Jinru just went, time to recycle. Time to recycle. There's no saving you. If I tried to save you, you'll stab me in the back. So, here you go. Gonna use you.
Alright. I'm gonna start chancing 2 searches. So far, so good. With 2 searches. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything with that.
Hey, you didn't get lost.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
the
get
important
lost. Didn't find anything. So in this area, I'm looking for Hengar parts and a golden peach. Apparently recommended intelligence is 600. I'm a little low.
So you're more likely not finding anything.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Why is the intelligence requirement so high in this game for adventuring? It's like they don't actually advise adventuring.
I found a disc fragment. So at least that's something I can sell.
Yeah.
But
yeah, when you think of all the shadows that he actually got in just that dungeon, you sit there and go, wow. Now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, in just that dungeon, he got, what was that one called? I forget the actual name, but it's the polar bear, and he got iron.
Yeah, I can't remember what he named the polar bear.
Tank. I think that one was Tank.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think that one's Tank.
Alright, so far our search for Hengar parts is not going well, so we're gonna try and get a golden peach this time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but there's a thing blocking me, so I guess we're gonna try and take care of that. So, according to this, it's an intelligence obstacle, so should be well suited for it.
I'm gonna say
it's not succeeding.
Is that the one you need to sit on?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but he got it. He got it. He did it. Now, we got 2 days left. Get to this place, and I'm just gonna search this place the rest of the time, I guess. And hope he doesn't get lost. Couldn't find anything. Couldn't find anything. Aha! I found another CD fragment.
But yeah, speaking of solo leveling, I forget the name of the dude that I was listening to earlier when he was describing stuff about solo leveling. But he mentioned the fact that Sun Jin will always get a power up whenever there's a woman watching him.
I didn't even notice that.
If there's a woman watching him, all of a sudden he would just show up with a power up. No matter what's happening, it's like, oh, a chick is watching. I gotta show out. I can't lose. She's watching, or they're watching.
That's
I
wonderful.
gotta do this right. Think about it. Now that I think about it, even in the manga, yeah, whenever a chick was there, he was almost unstoppable. Even when he was supposed to lose that fight, he somehow dug deeper and went, "No, I win."
I did not even notice that. Oh, that's funny.
It's one of the only shonen protagonists that I could think of that actually goes, "Oh, there's a chick in the crowd. Oh, I got this. What? I got this now." Like, weren't you the bag boy? Yes, I was the bag boy. That's all I was supposed to do. I was just supposed to carry your equipment. And then you guys ran into this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask your permission to stunt on all of these guys.
Like this,
Like,
this was
still-
this was yours, so I don't wanna step on any toes. So you okay if I save y'all's
You
asses?
okay with me? Yeah. Yeah, I still remember that dungeon. That's one of those moments you sit there and go, I would have been that dude going, wait, you could have stopped this? I didn't have to get tossed into the air 15 times. You could have stopped that. He just goes, you didn't ask me to do anything. I see that you're literally crumpled up now.
What does that do?
You want me
Hold
to do
on.
something?
Raises skill by 20, but drops power by 10. Oh.
Found weird item.
It's just, some of those things. Guess I'll hold on to the magic banana. I mean, I guess, yeah, I'll hold on to the magic banana just in case we want to make another ape at some point after I'm playing this game by myself.
I was gonna say, when you play the game later by yourself, you may want to make another 8.
So I'll hold on to the magic banana. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a taffy just to be on the safe side. Because I'm pretty sure he's fine, but also the last time I took him on an expedition when I was pretty sure he was fine, apparently I wore him out so bad that he went from even to firm, and I had to have him rest 2 weeks in a row so that he was finally recovered.
You wore him out.
Yeah. So I didn't want that to happen again.
Fair enough.
But I also did want him to work one last time before going on another expedition. Alright, so we're trying to get the old mirror here. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, even in the demon castle. Yeah, what was that chick's name?
Yeah, that girl, the princess,
Demon chick?
the vampire princess or whatever. The demon
Yeah, the
princess.
demon chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there. Literally, I think at one point did she throw a rock or something,
Yeah.
and
She
literally
threw a
just
rock and
remind him that
distracted
she was
him.
there.
Distracted the guy. And he was about to kill
And then
her.
at that point, the princess seen him go Super Saiyan,
Yeah,
and she
pretty
goes,
much.
"Oh yeah, chick is watching."
God. That is hilarious. Oh my god. I'm gonna like I kinda wanna rewatch the series just so I could see all that type of stuff.
I'm trying to think about it all the way to the beginning, and even in the actual beginning, the first thing he did, remember, there was him. There was the old man with missing an arm
He wasn't
and
missing an
the
arm
chick.
until they got later in. But yeah.
Yeah, and the chick. And guess what happened? At the last moment, it was just the three of them. He went, "Nah, I got this. Go." And I'm just like, all the way back to in the beginning, even when he couldn't do a single thing, he went, "Nah, I got you." And I'm just like, what the F? Even with that woman, I'm just like, you had that in the bag. All you had to do was just go up to that and go, "You had a date.
Yeah.
Why did you fumble that? Why did you fumble that? Like, that was yours."
Alright,
And she was there from the beginning.
I got the mirror. So now we can just see about finding expensive stuff.
Because now we need the rest of the ingredients.
Oh, the rest of the ingredients is a manol and a golly. Specially trained for certain things. I don't remember right now, but we've got the item we need. So now it's just, we're just gonna be chilling here for a little while, finish up this thing. So figure we just go and find things for doing, doing
Yeah, yeah,
the selling stuff thing.
yeah, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, there are too many situations in that show where literally because of a chick, he did something stupid and became even stronger or showed out.
Yeah.
Even before the Jeju Island, where Sniffer chick was in trouble after whooping one of the other hunters. He magically appears and goes, "No, you're going too hard." And I'm just like,
Dude,
where does he not do something?
we got all the mint leaves. I like picked up like 3 or 4 mint leaves at this point.
But I will say this about the anime compared to the manga. They do actually help you out with actually talking about the actual side characters some, because the manga kind of forgot that other people existed besides the main character.
I got another mint leaf. I already had like 3 or 4 of them. There's one mint
Well,
leaf.
at this,
Old mirror. Yeah, we got like
got
4.
plenty of mint leaves.
Got like 4 or 5 mint leaves.
Mint leaves
Hello again.
relieve stress in this.
Hi, Karn. Thank you for inviting us on the exploration recently.
It was nothing. Well, today I'm here to tell you about the old mirror. I didn't have time before, so I wonder if you are in a jam, possibly.
Yeah, I was wondering about its link to magic monsters.
Well, I already spoke of its power to help spawn a magic monster, right?
Yes. What's a magic monster? I heard one's fighting in the November Invitational, but we can hardly see him in the other tournament.
No, that can't be. Actually, you've seen a magic monster disguised as a Gali or a Manol.
What? You mean Golly and Manol monsters are actually magic monsters?
No, I mean a magic monster takes on the form of a Golly or a Manol monster. According to legend, magic monsters are self-conscious of their true human appearance.
Aw.
Well, we don't know what they think. Magic monsters hide in Golly or Manol to be closer to humans. Sometimes you can see an arm or a leg pop out if you watch closely.
But they could have made human friends.
Exactly. The ancient people felt the same, so they made a mirror for magic monsters.
That's the mirror?
Yes, the people wanted the magic monster to know their appearance didn't matter.
What happened?
I'm not sure, but the magic monsters rarely emerge from CDs in their magic form.
How sad. We could make friends with any kind of monster.
That's everything I can tell you now.
I understand. Magic monsters are shy, but I want to see one. Don't you, Serial Star?
Seeing is believing. Enter the Invitational on the 4th week of November. One will be there.
I wish we could, but we're not invited.
Oh, don't worry. I'll talk the committee into inviting you.
Will you, really?
Sure, I'll take care of it.
Well, I guess you need to go find out about that right quick.
I was gonna say, does that mean you gotta fight in the invitational now?
Yeah, I need to find out what rank I need to be for it.
I was gonna say.
Doesn't tell me right here. Just says, oh, A rank. There we go. So apparently I gotta train him up right quick.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what rank are you right now? C?
C. I am C rank.
B. Okay.
I said C.
C. Okay. So you got, at least 2 tournaments to go through.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we'll be doing some tournaments. So I'm just gonna worry about the officials. So there's an official next month. Guess we will go ahead and go train.
Cause yeah, your monster should be plenty strong at this point, at least for C.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be fine for C.
It's the B one that I'll be worried about.
Getting through B, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue, I'm sure. But I haven't been paying much attention to its other stats. It's got like 3 stats right now that are good.
Well, yeah, that's all you need. I proved that.
Not, yeah.
I only had 3 good ones, and the rest were okay. Except for speed, which was pure garbo. So just take one of your stats and just go, F it. It's fine. You don't need that stat anyway.
Mainly I'm just focusing on these 3 stats because they're the ones that I need for the expeditions.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the adventures.
Alright. Let's go do this tournament. See if we can get up to B rank right quick.
Well, you should have plenty of skills now, I guess.
I got a couple new skills. I didn't even look at what I got from the power one. I got the banana bomb, I know that. So I'm gonna
I thought that was one of those. I thought that was an intelligence one.
It is, and my intelligence is super high.
Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't actually. Yeah, you focused on intelligence, not power.
I did get a power move, and I do have an A damage power move. But yeah, intelligence is really high for him. Yeah, the stats aren't too bad for this rank.
Like I said, I don't think you have any trouble until you get to B rank.
Banana bomb. What is this? Sneeze? There's an attack called Sneeze. Grab and throw and throw. Okay, flip throw must be the new thing that I got from power. I sneeze on you. I sneeze on you again. Apparently not. Apparently he was disgusted by the sneeze. And...
I don't blame the monster. The monster going, are you actually sneezing on me? Goes, wait till I start farting. Like, what?
Yeah, as many times as he farts during training, he does not have a fart move yet.
I would think that would be a thing that he would just get.
Yeah, right?
That's why it's gonna be amazing. If it's something that takes this long to learn.
It's not it's not a move that you learn from the intelligence training course too, because I already mastered that course and the power course.
Watch, it's a speed move. Has nothing to do with anything else. I'm like, why? Why is this down here? It's a speed move. Why? Because it helps me move. You've seen it. You saw it already. I gave you the hint. It's how I propelled myself.
Ouch. That was rude, and I do not appreciate that. It's called personal space.
Sound like someone needs a bomb.
Yeah, I tried. He has dodged everything that I've thrown at him so far. And it's not like I'm like doing mega things, like things that are like ridiculous to hit with. Like I'm not trying anything that's like 1%. But yeah, like I hit with absolutely nothing. I'm losing this fight because nothing hit. That's like absolute bullshit. And it's not even a fast monster. Like, that was just the game saying, screw you right there. That was literally the game just saying, screw you. You already got an S rank monster.
Oh, wow. That is sad.
He does not get will that fast. Like, it takes a little while for his will to charge up. And like all his moves cost you know, more than
a lot.
Like, they're not like a ton, but it's like it's still like, it's not like the 50 for that one move that we were using, that we were spamming.
Yes.
But, you know, they're not like, you know, less than 10.
12.
Like, the lowest one I think is 17.
Okay.
And his guts just, they don't go up that fast for some reason.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's a really fun show.
I like it.
Obviously, like I said, there are certain points where it's just like, you kind of know what's gonna happen, you know?
Oh yeah. It's the way I explained it to somebody is like, okay, after season 1, you know what's happening. You know what's happening. You know what this show is called. you know, there is no real threat of him dying.
I think season 3 is when like the actual threats of him possibly having issues is when it's gonna happen, because like it seems like we're about to enter the realm of people who are powered by the same type of thing he's powered by.
I was gonna say season 3, you should start finally dealing with the monarchs, and when that happens, that's when he will finally be threatened by something.
So yeah. And but yeah, there's like always like that one point in a show where you stop watching it for the story or for the, is he going to win? There's like certain shows where that stops being a thing, cuz
Yeah.
like that they're going to win.
Yeah.
Because like the entire thing is they win. And you start watching it for different reasons.
Yes. Let's put it this way. There's a few shows I can mention right now off the bat. Like back in the day when you used to watch Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Like, it's Goku. It's Goku.
Yeah.
You know, it's the show's protagonist. He's gonna win.
But the thing about Goku is there were actually times when he didn't win. Like, so, like, even with that sort of thing, it's not an exact thing. Because there were times when Goku did not win. Like, the whole Cell arc, for example.
Well, I did say Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. Yeah. Even with Dragon Ball, there were times when Goku didn't win.
Yeah, Goku did lose against Master Roshi.
He lost against Master Roshi. He lost against Mercenary Tao. He lost against Tien.
Did he lose against Tien?
He did.
I didn't think he lost against Tien.
When Tien was the villain, he lost against Tien. He took, like, it was such a thing, because, like, what happened was, like, they were both falling out of the ring. Like, they were both, like, super high up in the air, and they were both falling out, and Goku managed to shoot a Kamehameha so that he would be just slightly above Tien, and then he hit a car, and making it to where he landed first. So he lost against Tien.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I had almost forgotten about that one.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
Master Roshi.
Dragon Ball quite literally. And Dragon Ball quite literally, like, you actually, like, because, like, he was not the tournament winner until the very last tournament in the show.
Yeah. Yeah. They made sure of that, because, again, he would have won the first tournament if Master Roshi wasn't there, and Master Roshi knew that.
Yeah, and, like, that's the entire reason Master Roshi was there, to make sure that they understood that there were going to be people that were stronger than them.
Master Roshi literally had to... Wasn't that the first time Master Roshi blew up the moon?
Yes.
That's when you literally go, okay, I need you to know what the goalpost is. What? Yeah, I need you to know what the goalpost is. Okay, what you gonna show me? This is how you use this attack for real. And you go, did you just blow up an actual, celestial body? Yes.
I've
That is
lost.
the power level you need to aim for.
I've lost 2 fights so far, by the way.
Wait, does that mean you're not coming in first?
I think so. I've won
How
all
did
my
they
other
see where it was gonna
fights.
actually be?
Well, that one fight really should not have gone that way. Like the computer had to reach to get to make it to where I lost that one. Like the computer really had to reach for that one because like I can accept missing once or twice, but I've literally missed every single attack.
All it did was dodge.
Yeah, that's all it did, and it wasn't a fast monster. It was not one of the monsters that was fast. It had average speed. So quite literally, there was no call for it.
I do have to say, in Monster Rancher 1, speed seems to be a garbage stat.
I wasn't even really worrying about speed. Like, I have not trained speed on this monster at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I believe speed is an actual garbage stat in Monster Rancher 1. So far, all the monsters, if I just disregard speed, I got a world champion. I think it's fine.
You need skill because you have to completely like you have to do one of 2 things. You have to have a move that you can spam like 1,000 times because it's so low it's such a low cost move that it doesn't matter that you only have 10% chance, or in this particular case, because all of the moves are like almost 20 cost almost 20, you have to have higher skill than really needs to be a thing, period. Just so that you can have hope of hitting them. Like, I should not have skill as high as I do right now. Just to be able to hit these guys once.
Oh.
But yeah, like Dragon Ball, you actually didn't know if Goku was going to win. Like when it came to the big fights, even like Goku lost some of the big fights too, and like he only just barely beat King Piccolo, and the only reason he did that was pretty much by a fluke, and Kami knew that. That's why he trained him. So that he could beat Piccolo when you know when the young Piccolo came back.
Yeah, Piccolo Jr. Yeah, because there was no way he was beating Piccolo Jr. at the level he was at.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just like you actually could not completely anticipate that Goku was going to win. You know?
Okay, all right.
So, solo leveling is sort of like a serious version of One Punch Man. You know? Does that make sense?
I guess, because yeah, it's
like,
not a comedy. It's not One Punch.
It's not a comedy. It's not actually One Punch, but it's like when Jinwoo gets into the fight, he's gonna win.
Yes.
So it's just like it's kind of like if someone was making One Punch Man, but seriously, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I know One Punch Man was basically made as a parody of other animes like Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
You
Trying to
bastard.
think of other shonens that I could equate this to. I'm like, technically, Bleach, Ichigo loses a few times.
Yeah, Ichigo loses a few times. Like people comment that Ichigo has plot armor, but in my opinion,
He really does.
plot armor means that you quite literally, like, some divine intervention always pops in to make it to where you win. But
Yeah.
like Ichigo has to people around Ichigo are the reason why he doesn't die sometimes. You know,
Honestly,
that's true shonen. That's shonen armor right there.
I gotta say, I'm honest with Ichigo. Ichigo does have amazing plot armor, but his amazing plot armor comes in two forms. Number one, it's called Orihime, because her powers don't make sense.
Yeah, I count that as like a shonen protagonist plot armor, because shonen protagonists, the reason why they get more powerful is because of their friends.
And number two, Ichigo is related to everything.
That's
So
also very true.
it's one of those moments you sit there and go, okay, are you human? Yes. Are you a deity? Yes. What? Are you a demon? Yes. Okay, what aren't you?
Yeah, Ichigo's like,
I am everything.
Ichigo's like, I'm 50% human, 50% Shinigami, 50% god, 50% demon. It's like, that's too many 50%s.
He goes, okay, here's this new thing that just appeared. And then the new thing goes, hey, I like you. What? You want to become one of us? What? Does that mean I'm one of you now? Well, you're only going to be 50% us.
Oh my god, it's
What?
doing it again against the exact same guy. I had over 50% chance. I had like 60% chance to hit him with one of those things, and it missed.
I think this monster's cursed for you.
The game is just like going overboard with cheating time with this one.
Because I think this monster's cursed for you.
All right, I've managed to hit him a couple of times with an attack that's dealing at least some damage, but he's freaking super strong. Oh, I grabbed and throw him. He is down. Thank you, one confusion. Get your monster in check. The computer was cheating hard for you on that, and you still lost.
And then you have characters like Naruto. Again, very nice plot armor.
Yeah, Naruto's got an actual plot armor. Like in the show, he's basically got plot armor in the form of Kurama. You know, anytime that he's about to die, Kurama's like, okay, I can't have you dying. I don't know what's gonna happen to me if you die, so let's not let that happen.
Yes. He goes, okay, if you die, I think I died too, so no, we ain't having that. Not today. And when it looks like you're gonna die and you still got a little bit left in you, I'm gonna go tap me in. Wait, what? Just tap me in. I'll take care of it. Everything will be dead, and then I'll leave you alone.
To be fair, he doesn't want to leave him alone most of the time.
No, I think at that point he would have just took over the body and gone, I got this now, it's fine. And then you got Luffy, who is made of plot armor.
Yeah.
All the way to the point in his own show he became a deity, which can't be killed. You just go, Wait, what's the stakes in your show anymore? There are none. What? Yep, not for me. For the rest of the crew, yes, but not for me. Try killing me. I'll come back 3 more times. Literally. I literally tell my body, no, stop dying.
Hmm.
And it listens. That's when you go. That's true plot armor. When you look at when you have an out of body experience, look down at your body and go, heart, start beating again, and it listens.
Had some trouble with this guy last time I fought him.
This still the C rank tournament, right?
Yeah, this one's like a really fast Suazo. Had a bit of trouble with him last time because he can hit me, but I can't hit him too easily.
Gotcha.
Well, he's having trouble hitting me right now.
Hey, let that happen. Just let that happen. It's great when your monster dodges.
My monster doesn't have 1 speed, so it's not quite as incredible, but still. You had to dodge that last one, you little dick. Okay, I beat him. Couldn't have let that last one hit ya. So I could have been completely certain I was gonna win. Alright. It quite literally comes down to this. If I beat this one, then I win. If I don't, I lose.
Fair enough.
They just had to make it come down to 1 match. Couldn't let it be possible that I could win if I lost 1 match. No. That'd be too easy. Here, have a banana. What is with you guys in dodging this thing? It should not be this easy to dodge. It has almost 60% chance to hit. It's freaking bullshit. I have not hit with the banana bomb. I've hit with the banana bomb once the entire tournament. Oh my god, that is so... The computer is just flat out cheating. There is no way that I missed nearly 60% chance to hit that many times in a row. There's no way I can win this one now.
Like I said, I think that monster's kind of cursed.
That wasn't the same monster.
Oh.
It was a different monster.
The
The game just literally... The game just literally... Oh, yeah, the ape? Yeah, screw the ape.
Yeah, the ape is cursed. I think the ape is not a good choice.
But, like,
really
literally, the computer quite literally has to cheat so hard for me to have missed 4 magic bananas in a row. If you actually count all the magic bananas in a row, I actually missed about 10 magic bananas in a row. And all of them were over 50%. All of them were over 50%. It's just freaking bullshit. Okay. So,
That's great.
Let's see. I think we're in this one. We're gonna go try and find a plant egg. Because we have not found a plant egg yet. So we're gonna go find a plant egg. Or at least try. Man,
All
I
right.
am pissed off at C rank right now. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I was gonna say we never had this much trouble on my runs with C rank.
I've never had this much trouble with C rank, period. I don't understand. This ape sucks.
It seems like it really does suck, man.
This ape just
It
flat out
seems like
sucks. I think I went to the wrong place.
But yeah.
You know
Maybe one of
what?
those moments where you just gotta
You know
switch
what?
out.
Let's just start going. No, I'm gonna train it to the end. Though, in all honesty, if you're good with going with the ghost, I might just let it go until it dies. Do you want to get the ghost? Cause you're you're next.
Sure, why not? If you won't let it go till it dies, sure.
Alright, so yeah, I'll train this one until it dies. And then we'll try and do the ghost. Ooh, found gold. I found some gold.
Well, there you go.
So this
At least
expedition
that
has
one
actually this expedition is actually going well so far.
There you go.
Haven't found the plant egg, but I accidentally went the wrong way, so now I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go search in all these places.
Yeah.
Another banana. I think we can get rid of this banana. I love how he was like, how I love that right there. Like even though we've already done the stuff with the banana, they still did the exchange, the verbal exchange between the two of them, where it's like, this is a banana. It's related to the ape monster. The ape monster? What's that? It's the one that you're fucking raising right now.
Wait, it actually goes one step while you're raising the ape monster?
No, it doesn't say that. I'm just being a dick. It's just like, it's a monster. It's like the ape monster is the only one that uses the banana. And it's just like, what? Wow, that's so interesting. I didn't know about the ape monster. We're raising an ape monster, Holly. We're raising an ape monster.
The sad part is the ape monster should be intelligent enough to even understand this conversation and just going, what is happening?
Oh, we found an herb. Only 2 days left.
Here's my question. I was trying to remember Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Did Killua ever actually lose a fight? Because I remember Gon losing a fight. But I think Killua only lost a fight because he murdered his opponent.
Well, he was
So is that
disqualified.
losing?
He was disqualified.
I was just like, does that mean losing? Because I don't think he actually loses in that show.
I don't think that counts as losing, because that was just disqualification because he broke the rules of the tournament.
Yeah, so I think in that show, Killua never lost. I'm sitting here trying to think about it. All his fights. Can you think of anything?
No, I can't.
Yeah, Killua. Killua just won that. Oh, that's terrifying. Technically, The more you think about it, the more Killua is actually truly terrifying.
Oh
'Cause,
yeah, Killua is
Killua's,
very terrifying. Like that's just
Killua's also
just a
the only
thing.
one on that planet that has that talks to his sister that controls the universe.
Well, he's not the only one that talks to her. It's just he's
He's
the
the only one that
only
can get her to
one.
do.
He's the only one that's figured out the trick with her, because everyone else is like, you know, greedy, and he figured out if you do something for someone else, you know, because like that was the whole thing. If you do something selfish, then yeah, the next time that you do have to do something for her, it's gonna be an extremely difficult task. But also Killua figured out how to get around some of those tasks because he's clever. You know?
But yeah, when you think about Killua's bag, he has that in his bag. As in, if he ever comes across something that he probably can't win against, he got his sister.
Yeah.
Which probably makes him so he could win. If you think about Killua as an adult, and he keeps all these connections and stuff that he has, he will be the most terrifying hunter there is.
You know, that's actually
Let
one
alone
of
if he
the... So I know like Boruto is not the best show or anything, right? But one of the things that I really like about Boruto is the existence of the other characters that we were raised, that we, you know, got to see grow, right? And then become adults. Like, that's a really cool thing. And there's only been like 2 series that have really done that. You know?
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Ball did it, and Naruto did it. And I can't really think of any others that did it.
Let's see. Other ones that did it, like other ones that did a Boruto kind of feel.
Well, just like a thing where you actually see them grow up and you see their kids, you know, and you actually see them doing stuff as adults without it just being like, oh, now this, without it being just like a huge time skip and just saying now they're total losers because sometime during the time skip they went from being awesome to being a loser, you know. I still have issues with the Bill and Ted movie. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say that's America. This is not. And I think when it's not America, it does a lot better. Because I was gonna say there's the Inuyasha spinoff, which technically you get to see what's that little girl that group that was with what's his name? Inuyasha's brother, Shishomaru. What's that the name?
Dude, I barely watched Inuyasha.
Fair enough. And
I know it's supposed to be a really good show, but I tried watching it and I had some trouble getting through it.
Fair. If it wasn't for Anime Club, I wouldn't have got through it. I'll be honest with you.
Dude, I'm surprised Katie didn't make me watch it. Like, you remember...
I am too.
Like, you remember how she was.
I was one of the show.
And she was, like, obsessed with that show.
Yes.
I still love, like, when she got into an argument with someone because they called Inuyasha a furry. And she hates furries. She hates furries with, like, a huge passion.
Yes.
So, like, she got into a huge argument with the person, trying to tell them, no, he's not a furry.
When your dude has dog ears and doesn't Inuyasha have a tail?
Yes.
I don't think he has a tail.
Yes, he does.
He has a tail.
He has a tail.
Okay, yeah, that's a furry. I'm sorry. That's a fairy. That just like Felicia
Yes.
is also a fairy.
Felicia is totally a furry. She's not wearing any clothes. She, like,
Yeah.
there is no pass for Felicia, okay?
But yeah, Inuyasha is in the same club. I'm sorry. It's similar. That's a fairy.
So
You know the same.
a lot of people are giving up on me against me this time. I
Is
just
the game going on? Is the game just going in sorry?
one of the ones was one of the guys who dodged the attack then shouldn't have been able to.
The game is literally apologizing for the last time.
Guys, I need to get back on my intelligence training. This is not helping me. Golem, you should not be dodging. This is a golem. You should not be dodging this much.
Oh, the golem is dodging.
Oh my
That's
god.
terrifying.
He just hit me for almost my entire health.
Well, that is a
Ooh.
golem.
Oh, the game
That is
just
a golem.
really... Yeah, but he also dodged multiple times in a row.
That's the part that actually got me.
Oh,
Like,
screw you, game. It is good that we are about to stop because I am getting pissed off at this game for all of this crap. Louis is now injured because of that goddamn golem that dodged when it shouldn't have been able to.
Oh, goodness. Oh. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is good that we are about to stop because I am pissed at this game right now. And I do not want to
Like I
play this
said,
game anymore tonight.
Like I said, I think that ape is cursed.
Yeah, if I find a plant egg, I'm not giving it to this goddamn monster. If I find a golden egg, I'm also not giving it to this monster. Those things will be for whoever the next monster is. They're gonna get those. Because fuck this monster.
I did think I remember telling you that, apes suck.
No, you didn't know. I told you that apes suck.
You know what? That probably was right, because I don't think I actually ever tried to raise one.
Yeah, I told you that they suck. I just didn't know
And
that
now-
I didn't know the computer itself would go out of its way to screw you. Because that is what I am considering this. This is the computer is going out of its way to screw you, to screw me.
Well, we all know that the computer sometimes does that with Monster Rancher games. We know this. We played enough Monster Rancher. It happened. Even with the later games, it did this.
Oh my god. This monster is 4 years old right now, and it is this shitty. Anyways, after that little tantrum of mine, you can follow me at SerioStar on most things. Currently, I'm most active on Threads. Yeah, currently I'm most active on Threads, but you can follow me at SerioStar anywhere. I upload all of my streams to my YouTube page. I kind of just want to finish raising this stupid piece of shit. I will say he's doing decent in the expeditions.
All right. But that's what you wanted.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on taking him any farther than freaking C rank.
And apparently the monster agrees. There he goes, this is my home.
Anyways, I stream with Will every Monday from 7 to 9 in the evening. Currently, we're playing this game. The goal is to get all of the things on the completion. So we're trying to get all of the different monsters we need, to do. And then we're gonna stop for a minute. Well, we're not gonna train all the monsters. We're just unlocking all the different monsters. We're doing all of the events basically.
Got you.
Yeah. We still haven't decided if we're gonna actually train every monster. After we unlock all the monsters, then we can make that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any reason to go back to the winter place? Nah, I've already got the old mirror. I'm not gonna bother going back there. I was thinking of doing like one more expedition before we stopped, but the old mirror is the thing that we needed from the winter one, so we already have the old mirror.
No point in doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to get a plant egg, and I want to get a golden egg or a gold peach. And then
what does the gold peach do?
It's like the plant egg, but better.
Gotcha.
It gives like
adds more.
Yeah, it gives like an
years.
entire year. The plant egg gives like an extra half year. The golden peach gives an extra year.
Okay.
A monster can only find one gold peach in their life. Doesn't say that you can only use one. Just says you can only find one.
Find one.
So if I
one per monster.
If I find a plant egg and a gold peach and I don't give it to this asshole, then we can give it to the next monster and also find another one with that monster. So like we could increase the next monster's life, which will be funny because the next monster is supposed to be a ghost. We can increase the next monster's life by like 3 years. So, anywho,
nice.
Yeah, that's today. I was going over my stream schedule. Mondays we do this. Once we get to the point where we're sick and tired of this game, we're gonna switch over to something as a palate cleanser. On Tuesdays, I've been playing the City of Heroes type games. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make a character for Rogue Isle. Saturday, I'm currently playing Final Fantasy IX. Sunday, I'm currently playing Suikoden 3. I'm doing those in the morning from 7 to 10, so yeah, join me on any of those and talk and stuff. Anyways, Hope everyone has a wonderful night. Go buy my book, seriousstar.com/books, and, you know, support me and whatnot so that maybe I can actually start doing things that I would like to do and bring more pleasure and joy into this world than just continuously getting upset at this world for existing. On that happy note, hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.
All right.